And we're back. What up? What's up? How's it going? Jamie Ferguson, Dylan, TC, what's up? Now, I'm excited, alright? Because if y'all last saw this what if... Oh, wait, there's nothing on the screen. Hold up. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Rookie mistake. There we go. If you last saw, I lost the Super Bowl because Joey Galloway and Tom Brady just had our way with my cornerbacks. Also, Randy Moss fumbling the game away. So this is the revenge tour, bro. Randy Moss ain't safe. This is Torrey and Isaac's last year. It was so bad, y'all. What's their names? Dre Bly and Patrick Surtain retired. Now, in real life, this just happened to be when they retired. But they were so embarrassed with their Super Bowl performance, they had to go. You started Madden 25 franchise league with us? I'd love to, Billy, but unfortunately, I have not bought Madden in like 3 years. Hence why I'm playing Madden 11 right now. What's up, Jimmy? How are you doing? I see you. LeBron. And that was yesterday, man. You know what's funny? The Pistons actually offered us LeBron James, dude. Also, the mic is back on, bro. I'm good. Am I late? No, I literally just started. Oh, LOL, but Madden 11 is still lit. How many people are in your league, Billy? I might be able to find you some guys who would be interested. All right. So, as I was alluding to, Brett Favre back out of retirement after 2 years in this story. What if Madden carried over every year? And I guess Phillip Rivers signed somewhere. But this is what I was trying to show you guys. It's Charles Woodson and the field. All right. And if you remember in the what's wrong with him? In the Super Bowl, Charles Woodson was 1 week away from coming back from his broken collarbone. So it was basically Bradley Fletcher and Quincy Butler getting ran all over. So we desperately need a trade for a cornerback. As I said, this is Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce last chance to become, 4-time Super Bowl champions, I guess. Cement their legacies. I'm not in a league yet. Damn. All right. Who's your team? Who's your favorite team? Oh wait. You started off with saying us, bro. Did we sign Brett Favre to trade him? Nah, it's cheating. I'm not going to do that. All right, who are the cornerbacks, though? Not great corners. I'm going to sign this guy because he's been around. What? It says I have 11 mil. Oh, we're full? I'm a Bills fan. My bad. Sorry, I can't type. Oh, you're good, man. Yeah, also Fred Smoot. I might bring him in. Yeah, sorry, my bad, dude. I'm just thinking. Billy Flowers. What do you think of the current day Madden? The current Madden. Get a quick look at our team. Randy Moss sold us the last 2 years. We drafted Gronkowski. Also, let me just rip the Band-Aid off right now. I messed up, y'all. When we drafted in Madden 10, that was the 2011 draft, not the 2010 draft. So all those draft picks are null and void. Who's that? Somebody named Star just messaged me. It's like playing Madden last year's. It's like playing last year's Madden. Gotcha. Yeah, that's always annoying. Hence why I haven't bought Madden since 22. But yeah, thanks for following, man. Hope you enjoyed the series, dude. That's why our team might look a little weird. But yeah, oh boy. It's so funny how fast our defense got old, dude. It's like we're kind of like we're still like a great team because we're like super top heavy. We're offensive for sure. And it's funny because we went offensive because our offense wasn't picking up the slack, dude. What's up, TC? How you doing, man? All right. I guess let me do the roster rundown first, I guess, before I start making trades. Because I haven't made a Madden trade in a minute. In 2K, we've been making trades like that. But in Madden, I haven't made a trade in a minute, so I deserve some. The Ravens, Ray Lewis, Bart Scott, Nick Barnett, Big Ben, Jonathan Stewart, Ray Rice. They're kind of the linebacker crew. In this universe, Champ Bailey never traded to the Broncos. So Champ Bailey, Tommy Harris, Gerard Mayo, Michael Crabtree. Oh, and he's hurt. Ryan Clark still here. Yeah, I think we should chill on the 2K trade. That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, we already got a great team, you know what I'm saying? Now it's about the little moves, you know? It's funny, speaking of Rondo, I just watched Rondo's Knuckleheads episode. Nice, dude. Reminded me why Rondo was always one of my favorite point guards. Big Ben on the Ravens, wow. I know it's like diabolical a little bit, ain't it? Those dudes last night were pushing hard. I know. It's so funny how like the whole league was interested in Kevin Love. All right, the Saints draft defensive player every year: DeMarcus Ware, John Beeson. The Cedric Ellis is coming to his own. Marquise Colson, D'Angelo Hall starting to fall off a little bit, and they also got Joe Hayden. The Seahawks, Hutchinson's still here. They drafted Joseph a while back. They drafted Brian Cushion. It's kind of it. Sean Alexander is gone. Lawyer Malloy is probably supposed to be on the Patriots, but whatever. They signed Mark Lane. Tank is free. Cool. The Steelers, same problem as always. They just need a quarterback with James Harrison, Nick Collins, Casey Hampton, Lamar Woodley, Heath Miller, Hines Ward, Bob Sanders, James Ferrier, Aaron Smith's supposed to be on the Bengals, ain't you? Nope, never mind. No, it's Justin Smith. TJ Hushmanzada, Santonio Holmes is still here. Rashard Mendenhall, Joey Porter still here. Nate Clements, they got a few years back. But yeah, look how far down you have to go before you find their first quarterback. Why don't they sign Brett Favre? Just do it. Byron Leftwich, you know. I'm playing this too right now. Awesome. Who are you playing as, Braden? Thanks for sharing the live, Jimmy. Baby Rock, Louise, Joe V, welcome in. Braden, we're doing the Oakland. You're not going to like your Oakland team, bro, on here. We're doing this thing, what if Madden carried over every year? Oakland, they had the #1 pick one year. See if you can guess who it was. Get Jamal. Get Jamal is a trade, Charles. Nah, we're straight on running backs, Joe V. We got too many running backs, if anything. But we got the perfect 1-2 punch. Hey, what up, Grumps? How you doing, man? The Texans, it's funny, they just been bringing back their guys. They drafted Andre Johnson in the first year, Mario Williams a few years later. They got Jamal Brown, which is W pick. Aaron Curry, not bad. Antonio Cromartie. They kind of just need a quarterback, too. Who is their quarterback? Oh, yeah, Brady Quinn. They whiffed. Oh, my effing God, dude. Hayden was on live, and I started watching it about... I'm sorry. Oh, my effing God, dude. Hayden was on live. I started watching it, about died. Grumps. Why? What happened? What'd he say? Chillin' birthday was lit. Oh, right. Happy late birthday, man. What'd you eat? Because I remember I asked you that, but you didn't know at the time. What'd you eat? Titans, Finnegan, Haloti Nagata has probably been like their only big move. Thomas Davis not bad too. Derek Mason still here. A Titans lifer at this point. And then they drafted Eric Berry. Oh, Witherspoon's supposed to be on the Panthers tonight. That's my bad. No Sean Marino. And they kind of need Witherspoon too, so I kind of screwed them. Hey, thanks for following Allen94. Is that for Jared Allen? You about to be real bummed if you're a Vikings fan. When the Titans are actually decent. Yeah. Yeah, David, this is Madden 11. We're doing what if Madden carried over every year. So the rosters look all pretty different. Eli Manning. So this is the problem the Vikings have had. They just keep drafting quarterbacks every year. They had Dante Culpepper, who was really good. They drafted Eli Manning, and then a few years later, they got the pick again, and then they drafted Jamarcus Russell. Not the #1 pick. Jamarcus Russell actually slipped to them. All right, Jason Pierre-Paul. That's about it for them. And then Bears signed Antoine Bethea in the free agency last year. Let's see. Will Smith they drafted a few years ago. Marcus Trufant they drafted way back in the beginning of when we started this series. And they brought in my guy. Oh, not Larry English, but Cadillac Williams, bro. I bet Tom Brady is impossible to trade for. Nah, Billy, we want to beat that man. But the Patriots just went back to back, Billy. Oh God, Billy. So we met them in the Super Bowl, right? 14-13 us. They score and they like go for 2 or something. They don't get it, and so it's like 19-14 us. We're going down, marching down the field, fourth quarter. Randy Moss fumbles the ball on the 50-yard line. They scoop it up. They go down and score. Now we're in this hole. So now I'm trying to, get out of my game plan and start forcing the ball down the field. Randy Moss, bro, he sold us, bro. 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, Billy. Made some tortellini. And a couple friends surprised me showing up with cake, ice cream. Hey, man, that's always a great day. I'm glad you got some good friends, dude. It was a bunch of kids on live talking trash about fighting each other. So funny. I hope he stops in. So he was in here for a brief second. Damn, I wish I had known he was live, dude. I would have checked it out. Grumps, how old are you now? We're still in our prime, though. So the Bengals got the #1 pick. They got Ndamukong Suh. I would have made them draft Sam. Damn, Tequila's probably hurt. I would have made them draft Sam Bradford, but they just drafted Mark Sanchez the year before. Yo. Came to stop in for a bit since I got school in the morning. Ah, damn deal. Thanks for stopping by, though. School's fun, though, man. Turn that frown upside down, dude. You gotta go to school with a positive attitude. Hey, I'ma join in a little bit. Raider Dave, dude, I ain't seen you in a minute. What did your old name used to be? Was it like Bring the Boom or something like that? Which Madden is this? This is Madden 2011 in our What If Madden Carried Over series. What's good, Raider Dave? Trust me, you're glad you didn't. I'm gonna rib him so much. So bad when he stops in. Hey, man. No, I like connecting your guys' profiles with faces, you know what I'm saying? The only faces I can really like connect is like yours, Tennessee's now, Mozzarella. Yeah, this is basically the Bills. Good defense, and Nick Mangold. They drafted Alex Smith a few years back, but he hasn't really panned out. Who's on the Steelers? I can show you in a minute, David, if you're still in here. 26 prime years, I tell you, man. Right, that's your Clinton Portis years. Speaking of Clinton Portis, Ryan Clady, or Clinton Portis year, I should say. Brandon Marshall still here in real life. He had gone to the Dolphins by now. Doomerville, Faneka, Michael Orr, Jamal Williams, I guess. I don't think he's supposed to be here. Yep, my bad. Clinton Portis and Gerald McCoy was who they drafted this year. Jay Cutler is still here, by the way. Faneka. Is that how you say it? I don't know. That's just how it looks to me. The Browns can't get it right. I would have made, oh wait. Yeah, high school is especially important. Michael Orr, The Blind Side. Right. Is he more known for being a football player or The Blind Side at this point? The Browns, they had the, what do they have? The number 2 pick. I would have made them draft Sam Bradford, but they just took Joe Flacco. So I was like, that doesn't really make sense either. And, yeah. So I made them take Trent Williams, which they should thank me for. Who also went to Oklahoma. Didn't even think about that. Reggie Bush. Yeah. Browns are kind of a fun team, but not a good team. Nika. I knew that. The Browns have Flacco. They do. It's so funny. All the AFC North quarterbacks have kind of played musical chairs and jumped around. So Barrett Rudd, Michael Vick. Now in real life, Michael Vick had just gotten back out of prison and went to the Eagles. But in this universe, I asked the chat, and they said, no, just let Michael Vick keep playing. So he never went to prison. He played one more year with the Falcons. The Falcons decided not to bring him back, and he signed with the Buccaneers. With Quentin Jammer signing here also. Aqib Talib's getting better. Russell Okung, B.J. Raji. They have an okay team. But that team that won the Super Bowl, like in what, Madden 04 or so, is gone. Completely gone. I was a big Jammer guy back in the day. He has like the perfect name, honestly. The Cardinals, a very good team. Sean O'Hare, who's injured apparently. Anquan Bolden, who was gone to Baltimore at this point. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, Carson Palmer. Oh no, he's hurt too. Albert Hainsworth, Brian Arakpo, Dante Whitner. They let Adrian Wilson go for Dante Whitner. Some dumb moves have been made. Vick to the Bucks is realistic. Bucks were quarterback happy during this time. True. All right, here's probably one of the big ones. Honestly, in this universe, Drew Brees is fighting for GOAT status. Probably The Blind Side. I agree. And honestly, I think The Blind Side is what made his overall a little bit higher than it should have been. But Drew Brees never left the Chargers. Antonio Gates, Jordan Gross, which was a W draft pick from them way back in the beginning. Sean Phillips, Michael Turner still here. Vincent Jackson. And LaDainian Tomlinson is still here. Ike Taylor's here. Chargers have won 2 Super Bowls in this What If Madden Carried Over Every Year simulation. They have a good pair of cornerbacks. They do. Look at the Hall of Famer Antonio Gates. Right. The Chiefs, Tony Richardson, Calvin Johnson Jr., Jamal Charles, who someone mentioned earlier. Drew Brees underrated. Come on, man. He's a 99 overall. How's he underrated? Brian Waters, Brandon Flowers. Damn, is that 3 Brandons? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Brandon Jacobs. Okay, squad. Mike Vrabel's supposed to be on the Patriots, but yeah, whatever. Colts, who won the, I think, 2006 Super Bowl. Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne, Chris Snee, who they drafted. Robert Mathis, O.J. Atogwe, who's hurt apparently. My guy, O.J. Atogwe. They stole him from me in the draft. Donald Driver, Pat Williams, Terrence Newman, Ray Mugala, or Malugala, whatever his name is. D'Qwell Jackson, Todd Heap. Very good Colts team. While Flowers might be related. True. In real life, he's underrated. No other quarterback has ever thrown 5,000 yards multiple times, and he did 5 different times. Yeah, but does that mean he's underrated though? I feel like most people like rate him pretty accurately. Agree to disagree, I guess. The Cowboys, Larry Fitzgerald, Jay Ratliff. Yeah, isn't this just so ugly? Larry in a Cowboys uniform. Ronnie Brown was one of their picks. Devin Joseph, LaRon Landry. The Cowboys are actually pretty good at drafting. I'll give them that. I think they have both Roy Williams too. That was kind of an accident because Roy Williams supposed to be on the Jets. The other Roy Williams. The Dolphins, Adrian Wilson. Oh, this is where Phillip Rivers went. Fits. Adrian Wilson, Phillip Rivers, Carlos Dansby, Ricky Williams. Yeah, that's about it. They've aged. Matt Hasselbeck finally pushed back down to backup quarterback. Oh wow, this dude's in the game or on this team. No MVPs. He's properly rated. I agree. Maybe he should have got one MVP. But if you go back and look at the years, his like 5,000 yard season years, the guys who beat him out, man, it's a pretty good conversation, you know. But he was often overlooked because of Brady and Peyton Manning, though. Would you not take those two over him, though? Would be my question. Trent Cole, Chad Johnson, Brian Dawkins. In real life, Donovan McNabb was Washington by now. Kellen Winslow, Jason Peters, I guess. Brent Selleck. Brian Westbrook was a 49er at this point, but here he is. Yeah, that's kind of them. Falcons, Vernon Davis, Roddy White, Terrell Suggs. Dude, why is there so many guys hurt? My God. Todd McClure is supposed to be on the Colts by now. Or in this universe, but I get a little tired, y'all. Rondé Barber to the Falcons. Not knocking the guy. He did great for how little he was, too. What are you doing? Adam, this is a what if Madden Carried-Over Experiment. We started at Madden 2003, and here we are at Madden 2011. We're the Rams. If I do this again, though, I'm not going to be any team, and we'll just do it for the love of the game, I guess. But it's fun to go back and play all the games. Feel the games, you know what I'm saying? The 49ers, man, they've been making moves. Dwight Freeney, Darnell Dockett, Frank Gore was drafted here. But Tony Romo, they picked up in free agency. Julian Peterson, they never let go. E.J. Henderson, they drafted. Terrell Owens, dude, is about to be a 49er lifer. Never left the team. They drafted Antrell Roll, Brandon Pettigrew. Yeah, as a Rams fan, I like that team. That front seven. You added ESPN 2K5. What do you mean by that, Nate? But yeah, 2K5 is nice. All right. This one really kills me, man. I had the option. A team offered me to trade picks, right? I was like, because I was like the next pick or something like that. And then, so I turned down the trade, thinking I can get Darrelle Revis still, taken right before me. And now look at our team. No damn cornerbacks. Our cornerbacks got toasted against the Patriots. It kills me inside. But Darrelle Revis, Jake Long, Justin Tuck, who's also injured, Steve Smith, Willis McGahee, Osi Umenyiora, and Lawrence Timmons. And they're the team that got Sam Bradford, my guy. Revis Island as a Giant. Yeah, Grumps, I should have just accepted the trade, man. We could have had Darrelle Revis and Charles Woodson on the same team. And we blew it. You emulating on PC? Nah, Nate, for whatever, RPCS3 does not like the sports games, Madden and 2K, since I got a new chip or whatever. And yeah, so I actually have to use a capture card. I have two of these guys. Oh no, the other one's over there. An HD60S is what I'm using right now. All right, Jaguars drafted Troy Polamalu, Maurice Jones-Drew, Julius Peppers, Rasheed Mathis. John Henderson still here. Alex Mack, they drafted. Mike Sims-Walker. Doesn't technically make sense, but oh yeah, they also drafted AJ Hawk. They picked up Josh Cribbs in the free agency, but they drafted Mike Pouncey just because they needed a lineman, and nah, I just gave them. Revis stays in New York, just a different team. True, David. Hopefully your mic don't act up tonight. I know. Yeah, that was the first thing I checked to see when I was getting stream ready. All right, the Cowboys let Jason Witten walk. He went to the Jets. Ben Grubbs was drafted here. Sean Rogers was signed. They signed him from Detroit. David Harris is still here. Damian Woody is supposed to be in New England. God, man. A lot of these guys I thought had retired. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. But Jonathan Vilma. See, I was watching that Rondo podcast too much, TC. Where's your boy Tom Brady? We're getting to it, Battlefield. Kerry Rhodes, Shawn Ellis is still here. Actually, Sean Ellis is supposed to be on the Chargers. Yeah, I made some mistakes. Santana Moss. None of these are shattering though, alright? So we're just going to keep it rolling. But I do want to beat the Patriots at their best battlefield, and I will. Aaron Rodgers. So the Lions actually had the #1 pick, drafted Stafford again. We signed Aaron Rodgers out of the free agency. And I figured, let's just see. So we traded Aaron Rodgers for Matt Stafford. And we'll see who wins it by the end of this experiment. Because right now, Aaron Rodgers ain't won nothing. He's had 1 year of... I think he's had 1 year of starting in this universe. Don't win against my Pats. So glad they beat you in the Super Bowl. Yeah, whatever. They ain't getting no three-peat. I'll tell you that. What are you doing? This is a what if Madden carried over every year. We started at Madden 2003, and now we're at Madden 2011. Damn, we're getting close on 10 years of this experiment. Jahavid Best, dude. I always thought he looked like Carlton Banks. What's up, Raider Dave? How did you get Joe Thomas? So I'm not the Lions. They just drafted him. Quacky Duck. All right, the Packers. Tony Gonzalez, Adrian Peterson. Tony Gonzalez signed here. Adrian Peterson was drafted here. Darren Sharper never left here. Anything else they've done? Tamba Ali. Yeah, so in this universe, Brett Favre just retired for 2 years because he wasn't in Madden 10 or 9 in the copies I had, and I didn't have the updates, so he wasn't in those rosters. But now he's back. Now he's a free agent. Will he just sit there? We'll see. The Panthers, Dallas Clark was drafted here. Nate Kading signed here. Steve Smith still here. Chris Jenkins is still here. John Abraham signed here. Keith Bullock signed here. They drafted Jeremy Maclin and Musan Muhammad, about to be a Panther lifer. Greg Jennings' broken leg. Yeah, not this one though. Not this one. It's just because Brady got that dog. No, it's because Randy Moss sold that game for me, bro. I know Steve Smith. Which Steve Smith? Where's Tom Brady? We're the Patriots. Patrick Willis, Tom Brady, Asante Samuel still here. Richard Seymour still here. Wes Welker, Brandon Merriweather, Vinatieri still here. They drafted Hakeem Nicks last year. I accidentally sent them Ron Bartel, so I just let it be, kept it going. Ellis Hobbs is still here. Patrick Chung's here. Kevin Falk. And then McCourty's who they drafted this year. Broncos again. What about the Broncos, Kyle? You know we all love Tom. Who's we? How about Aaron Hernandez? Aaron Hernandez is here. You know what? This one was for you, Battlefield. This one was for you. So, y'all kept saying we needed a tight end, right? Also, Battlefield and Kyle. Yeah, I know you two were here when we did the draft. We drafted the wrong draft, y'all. We did the 2011 draft. We were supposed to do the 2010 draft. That's what happens when you're tired, I guess. And I had to redo the draft. Can we see the Bears roster? Sure. One second. What's up? Who's on the Bills? Where's my boy OJ? Atogwe? But anyways, y'all kept saying we needed a tight end, so drafted Rob Gronkowski. How you like that move, Battlefield? Oh no. Hey, I still took care of the Broncos, man. I gave them Gerald McCoy. Nice. I haven't been on Xbox lately. Alright, and then the last team, and then I'll show you guys the team you guys requested. The Raiders, Ndambi Asamoah, Vince Wilfork, Matt Ryan. That's who they drafted. Yeah, for that guy who was playing Madden 11 also. That's who they got when I was referring to somebody. Braylon Edwards they drafted earlier. Yeah, I heard Chicago talk, but soon we'll play zombies. Gronk's the best tight end, so great pick. Thanks, man. Make a trade for Bubba Franks. I've seen him. I have no idea where he is at this point. Hell yeah. What Madden is this? This is Madden 11. Where's Philip Rivers? So, Philip Rivers has had a journey, right? He was drafted by the Texans, and they said you ain't getting the job done, so let him go, and drafted Brady Quinn. He actually went to the Chargers to be Drew Brees' backup, but then they let him go. So now he's signed with the Dolphins. All right, yeah, somebody requested the Bears. And since I already went over the Bears, I'm going through them now. Hope you're watching while I catch up. Who's the best wide receiver this year? I don't know, actually. We'll check in 1 second. This is Madden 2011. Also, Lucas. Hell no. Let's see. Can you check Bills, bro? Yeah, sure. We'll check the Bills right after the Bears. I know somebody asked about the Steelers also. I don't know if they're still here, though. So we'll get the Steelers last. But yeah, here are the Bears. Wow, there was a DJ Moore. That's funny. All right, actually, let's see who the best receiver is first. Andre Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Reggie Wayne, Brandon Marshall, then Randy Moss. Hey, thanks for following, Chris. Yeah, the Steelers. All right, yeah. I'm going to the Steelers first, Chris. Sorry. He asked so long ago. Here are the Steelers. Steelers, you say? Yeah. Really, they just need I almost said point guard. They just need a quarterback. That's all they're missing. They have all the bones for a championship team, except a quarterback. Look how low you have to go. Rest in peace. Look how low you have to go before you get to their quarterback, dude. And it's Byron Leftwich, bro. Does Deshaun Jackson got 100 speed? James Harrison is my dad. I'll show you, because we traded for Deshaun Jackson. That's actually the last trade we made a couple months ago. Let's see his speed. 99. So for those of y'all wondering why Randy Moss is here, the Vikings cut him. He signed with the Jags, played 1 year for the Jags, and then the Jags cut him. Signed them a quarterback. I can't sign them a quarterback. Jets, please. Bills first, and then I'll go to the Jets. All right, the Bills. Yeah, the Bills ain't really done much, Chris. Nothing bad. Like, they're a good competitive team, but nothing like, oh man, he's supposed to be in Jacksonville, isn't he? Sure is. Yeah. Where did Ben go? In this universe, did he get arrested on those charges? I'll show you where Ben went after Jets. James Harrison, Steelers legend, pick 6. Yeah, that one pains me as a Kurt Warner fan. What Dallas looking like? 1 sec. Don't forget about the Broncos. All right, Jets, Broncos, and then Dallas. We need LT to come back for one more season and get us a ring. Which LT? All right, and then Jets. All right, Oz, you gotta go, man. Stop trying to bite me. You know my nerves. The Jets, and then Jets, Broncos, Dallas. Like, the whole day was perfect. Tomlinson, the only LT. What do you mean the only LT? What about Lawrence Taylor? Stevie Johnson, nice. And he never left the Chargers in this universe. No Revis on the Jets. Damn. Yeah, he got drafted by the other New York team right before me. I played Wii all day, then went to the Super Bowl party. That's a fun day. You sore? All right, Broncos, then Cowboys, I think. Oh no! Oh, I'll let it stand this year, but Ryan Clady's not supposed to be here. He's supposed to be on a different team. Trent Williams in this Madden? Yeah, he is a rookie. He's a rookie for, man, I think Ryan Clady's supposed to be on the Bucks too. He's a rookie for the Washington? No. He's a rookie somewhere, but yeah. I think the Browns. So was this like a fantasy draft thing? Nah, Raider Dave, this is what if Madden carried over every year. We started at Madden 2003, and now we're up to Madden 2011. Calais Campbell, he is still on the Cardinals. And then the Cowboys. Man, I so hope, though, that the Patriots are on our damn schedule, because I want our get back. And I can't guarantee we'll meet them in the playoffs, but if we play in the regular season, dude, they can get their head kicked in there. Seahawks? PNS, I'll just tell you, man, your Seahawks team totally missed the boat. How about Brandon Graham? He just got drafted. Oh, yeah, I can just look at this list. Yeah, Trent Williams went to the Browns. And then Brandon Graham, where did he go? He went to Detroit. Fits on the Cowgirls. Hurts so much. I know, right? Team pretty much looked the same. There's a few differences. And then the Seahawks. Yeah, Hutchinson never leaves. You guys had Aaron Rodgers, too, man. Y'all gave up on him. Raiders. Yeah, we knew the Raiders next. Dante Pettis is going to get signed and be the best wide receiver ever. Mark my words. Marking them. My Browns missing out just like in real life. Yeah, kind of. Where's Big Ben? Oh, yeah, I forgot to show y'all that. Skull Vikes. You from Ohio? Grumps. Thanks for following, Rai. And then, shoot, you just asked for somebody. Who did you ask for? Where's Big Ben? You're not going to like this, but Big Ben is a Raven. I know that one probably stings. Getting charged, someone said. I did not say that. How long does it take to make the rosters? Yowzer. So the first time, it took me like maybe 20 minutes going from Madden 3 to Madden 04. Today, it took me about 2 hours, and I still made mistakes. Let's see. I used to live in Youngstown. Nice. It really wasn't. All right. And then, right, that was all the teams you guys asked for, right? Good people, but so boring. All right. So, as I said, Brett Favre is still in here. We simmed the whole preseason because I thought somebody would sign him and Phillip Rivers by now. We need some linemen, so let's bring. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of some people first. Hey, thanks for following, Dez. Speaking of Dez Bryant was drafted to the Cardinals, y'all. The Cardinals. Speaking of the Cardinals, they have a quarterback I think we might be able to get. Now it's a long shot, but let's try it. Favre, a free agent. Wow. And this Madden wasn't bred on the Vikings. He was, but. We're doing a what if Madden carried over every year. And since he was out for the last 2 games, I figured it makes sense that he just comes back a free agent. I feel like he shouldn't go back to the Packers. even though they need a quarterback. Damn. I said we might be able to get him, and then I'm like looking at my team and I don't want to trade anybody. I'm willing to let Jeremy Shockey go. Damn, that isn't even interesting. God, we need some corners though, bro. Charles playing corner by himself. Jacob Bell. Damn, not even interested, bro. How was your day? Not too bad. Just was making roster. How would want to live anywhere in Ohio? Yuck. This universe Favre spent 2 years with that New York reporter. I guess. And have no choice. Yeah, this would be a good year to get rid of Shockey. Where are you from? Everybody finding out everything about each other. Maybe we try and get an old cornerback, dude, and then draft one in the draft this year. It is a good defensive class. Oh man, Roger Saffold, dude. I do not like that dude. It's not that anything was wrong with him. He just was always hurt further. He actually tried to sign with the Raiders and then failed his physical and then came back to the Rams. Like, oh wow, thanks for coming back. Thanks for the heart also. I actually like Michigan. All right, y'all got any ideas on a good corner? We need a number 2, man. And we got to get some dudes off our team so we can sign some free agents. All right. How about we bring someone who's been there before? Granted, he's slow. $5 million, a lot of money though. All right, but the interest is there. We'll throw in Nail Diggs. Damn, not the team, but I like the states. The reason I'm ready to let Butler go is because Eric Weddle's ready to start. You can have Bradley Fletcher. The Bradley Fletcher. Fred Robbins? God damn, man. Am I trying to trade for prime Rondé Barber? James Hall? Alright, so they are willing to accept the trade, though. What do y'all think? That a bad trade, y'all? We're like bros who are fighting over the same girl, Ohio and Michigan. Michigan is Ryan Day's father, to be fair. I enjoy. What's up with the 2K11? We played 2K11 last night. Congratulations to the Utah Jazz champions. And then, let's see. Just the parts are bad. It's just the parts that are bad are so bad. All right. You can go. Damn. I know we were paying AJ Feely so much. What do y'all think, man? Our offense is good, right? I'd like to get rid of Jacob Bell while his stock is somewhat high, because I know what a bum that guy is. Oh, man. The penalty doesn't matter that much. Damn, man. OHIOOE. We still won the natty. Get over it. Are y'all just like having an argument in the chat right now? All right. Let's get some bodies. What? You realize you're just sitting at home, right? I'll offer him one more, and if he turns it down, fuck him. All right, screw you, bro. Who do you think he is? We'll just get Tra. Is it the 1 year? Actually, he wants more money. No, Texas should have. The natty was just a coronation. Fred Taylor. That's funny. Ken Hamlin. Let's bring him in so I can move Eric Weddle. 5-year contract? Love getting people pressed over the game. I don't care either way. I'm a Sooners fan. We are both Sooner fans. Bring this guy in because I've had to move him like 50 times. So it's good that he's on our team for once. You know what, guys? Should we bring in Dan Campbell for the vibes? It's too late. I'm already doing it. Sign and trade Brett. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Dylan. Maybe if he's still in here by like the trade deadline. But like, I don't want to do that. That feels like cheating. You know what I mean? I'm trying to play as fair as I can. You know? All right, fine. We have the money. It doesn't carry over to next year. You want to be a baby? 7 mil. That's what you get, actually. F it. And then I swear we'll play a game in a second, y'all. Get Mike. Mike who? Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell, legend. Yeah. Hey, watch your mouth, FSU. I mean FUSU. Mike who? I'd take Vanderbilt over Sooners right now. I'm playing SSX Tricky right now. What is that? Sounds like a motorbike game. Am I right? Oh, wait. Let's check the trade block. Damn, the Ravens got a bunch of people on here. D'Angelo Hall. And all they want is a backup quarterback? Or a free safety? All right, well, maybe we call them about D'Angelo Hall. Mike Wallace. And Joey Porter. We do need linebackers. Dante Culpepper. Michael Orr. Did we want the blind side, y'all? What are y'all thinking? Josh Allen can really do it all. Win MVP at quarterback and play defensive end. What? Jake Delhomme. Do we get LT? Nah, we got way too many running backs. Brody. Because I like his snowboards. Grumps, Raider Dave, I'm going to need you to start tagging who you're talking to. It's a lot of times I think you're talking to me. Damn, OC is on the block. Bartell. Let's try and get D'Angelo Hall, y'all. And then we can play. AJ Feely, man. Nope. Ken Hamlin. Not even interested, huh? This is a problem, y'all. All right. Jeremy Shockey. We just brought in Dan Campbell. Jeremy Shockey. Straight up. All right. And AJ Feely. And Ken Hamlin. Come on, man. Ken Hamlin went to the Pro Bowl, bro. One more idea. Bum-ass Jacob Bell. Really? All right, bum-ass Jacob Bell and AJ. Oh, man, this stinks. And Randy McMichael. What y'all think, man? Give them Jared Allen? Nah. I don't want to overpay now, you know? All right, and bum-ass Saffold. All right. You know, I know what it is. I keep downplaying the guys I'm trying to trade them. The Adam Goldberg. All right, the Adam Goldberg and the John Greco. And the funny thing is, so I'm not trading draft picks either, because only the first round is what I'm carrying over. But I feel like if I just threw in like a third or something, they would take this trade like that. Maybe Cliff Ryan? Come on, man. All right, your backup to Jared Allen is goated. Just give them him. Who even is the backup for Jared Allen? Hey, are you? Don't you ever say that. Thinking about just throwing in Darren Sproles, honestly. Yeah. Damn. Any young corners out there that y'all can think of? Like, we get one more corner, and we're ready. Sam Shields. Sam Shields is pretty cool. I wish the Rams had brought him back the year after we lost the Super Bowl. You know, I had already forgotten we had traded for Rondé Barber. Let's try and get Antonio 50 Kids Cromartie. Earl Thomas. Christian Gonzalez. So I think Sam Shields, I don't know if he's in the game yet. And then I don't know who Christian Gonzalez is. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Let me just see the Sam Shields thing real quick. Yeah, Sam Shields isn't here. We had the chance to sign Tramon Williams, but I was trying not to cheat. What year is this? This is Madden 2011. I know he's a safety, but try. Who, for Earl Thomas? I mean, we don't need Earl Thomas. We got 2 good safeties already. Wait, it's way too early for Sam Shields? He's been on the Patriots for 2 years. Wait, who's been on the Patriots? Oh, Gonzalez. What, at this point? I refuse to make deals with him. I just want to see if he's here. Yeah, he's not here. Let's see. Madden 11. Got the GOAT on the cover. See, but people say he's underrated. Anyone remember Michael Sam? I do. My team drafted him. Although I think the Rams just wanted some like publicity, because I don't think he had a shot at making the team. I'm being honest with you. Joe Hayden. Right. I think we can get Cromartie. And Cromartie was fast as hell back then. Yeah, 95. We need some speed. Because Joey Harrington destroyed us just off of speed. Old ass Joey Harrington. Yeah, Shields was. Madden 12, you right. Oh, damn, for real. Hey, we can draft him though. I don't know if we will, but we could. All right, so it looks like we're close. Let's throw in Cliff, because defensive tackles aren't that important in this offense. Still no. And then who else? Diggs. Man, y'all, we might just have to be stuck. I'm too attached to guys I drafted here, you know. And guys like Leonard Little, Orlando Pace, they're like right about to finish Ram lifers. You know what I'm saying? I can't get rid of them now. Malcolm Jenkins, who was Woodson playing? Was Woodson playing quarterback? Yeah, this is like his last year really playing quarterback, I think. How did you feel the Rams moving? How do you feel about the Rams moving? Are you talking about like with the Cooper Kupp thing? Missed out on Revis. It's too unfortunate. I know. If I could go back and do any move over again, that's the one. I just want to see if this is close. All right, we'll throw in Jeremy Shockey. Full circle for y'all. I could have had that, man. All right, let's just run our first game. See how we play the first game and the last game, and then we play the playoff games. Are the Patriots on here though? Lucky asses, bro. I swear to God, I was gonna beat their head in. Cooper Kupp future. He's not going to the Steelers. He's not. No, he means LA from St. Louis. Don't get me wrong. They'll always be the St. Louis Rams in my heart. But I was glad we moved. Because the Rams weren't getting any free agents, dude. Like, who wanted to come to St. Louis? And I'm not from St. Louis anyway. So, like, I was fine with it. Thanks for following Duffel Bag Boy. Odd name. What's up, Kilo? Welcome in, man.